Welcome. So this is the brand new Emmo Zoomi, and this is your walk around video of the features and functions. It's a 72 volt unit, so you can get 20 amp hour lead acid, 30 amp lithium, or 50 amp hour lithium. The lead acid is not removable, but the lithiums will be. They'll be under the seat. So you've got your remote with your alarm system. So unlock, lock sets your remote. Hang on one second. And then you've got your remote start, which is the little lightning bolt. Press it twice, and now we see the gauge. 72 volts, kilometers, and P. What is that P about? You have a safety on this bike. So if it's turned on, you have no throttle. You have to press the P. Now you may go. Lights, it has a mode button. I bet you I know what that is. I bet you the mode. Oh, that's fast. Woo, it's fast. Now, when you brake, you see in your, I'll show you this, in the gauge, it has like a warning or exclamation, a circle. What is that? Don't be alarmed. That is saying that your motor is cut off, because when you brake, there is a kill switch, a little button in each brake lever that cuts off the supply power to your motor so that you're not motoring and braking at the same time. That way your brakes last super long, which they do on these bikes anyways. High, medium, and low. I'll show you the limiter. When the limiter is on, which means the bike goes 32 kilometers an hour, you don't have any use of your 3 speeds, your low, medium, and high. So, and this is how you put it on the back kickstand. Push down, and it lifts up pretty easy. So let's do the top speed here. Cruise control, your mode. This is your cruise control. So that's what this little indicator is. You press it again, takes off your cruise control. Throttle again, say you want to do 25 kilometers an hour. There, it sets it there. Cruise control, just a different button than they typically use. So I'm going to break that. Now, for the lights, they're just a slightly different off, daylight, night lights. So let's take a look at these lights here. Very retro. Let's turn on the signal lights. How do they look? Okay, small, but I mean, that's kind of the design, right? Turn that off. So we will do high beams. Oh, okay, it just kind of goes out the back. Okay, not going to be the brightest at night. Let's just admit that. These aren't super big lights. I'll get you to shoot the back ones here. I think, especially with this color, it's very 80s. So there's your rear. Let's do the signals. Okay, I like that. Here we go, obviously with our plate on. Okay, so lights. Signals do not make a noise. It looks like Emmo's continuing with that trend of not having the lights make any noise. I don't personally like that because I leave my signal lights on all the time. Now, because I started the bike with remote start, I can use my key for the tailbox. There we go. Very typical. Same size as a Hornet, maybe even a little smaller. It's not quite as wide. Now, I'll show you something here. You have your radio. I've gone through how to use the radio before. Your USB charging. Those are your speakers. Now, if you want to open your seat, don't press this in. Just put your key in, turn it to the left. That's how you get under here. You've got extra storage in this. This is kind of neat. It's actually quite deep too. I like that. But you're going to lose this space if you go with a lithium battery, because that's where your lithium battery goes, okay? So this only comes with a 20 amp hour. There. The latch is here. I take my hand and I push it down. You could slam this till you're blue in the face. It's not going to do anything. Open it again, right? Nothing. The latch is here. See that? Lines up. You hear the click. There you go. Okay. Now, why does this push in? That is your steering lock. The steering lock is to, if somebody wants to steal your bike, it's a theft deterrent. But the thing is, it's just a pin that goes into the steering column or the shaft of the handlebars. They can just crank that, it comes out, but you have to replace your whole ignition system. So I don't recommend it. Put a lock on the front, use your alarm system, and that's a much better theft deterrent, as you can see from that system. So comes in black, that has some green decals on it. So if you're looking for a bigger bike, because this definitely has a longer seat, so you can sit back more on the seat if you need some more leg room. But you know what's shit about this? There's no passenger pedals. There's no passenger, there's nowhere for your passenger to put their feet. I suppose they could put it on the pedals if they were there, like your feet go here. But your passenger, okay. Well, just make a note of that, right? But otherwise, yes, this is your more powerful 72 volt you'll want because it's carries up inclines. It's got more power up inclines rather than a 60 volt or a 48 volt. But and it's a good price, $23.99. I mean, you can't beat that for a bigger, more substantial bike. And then let's do a comparison with the other ones. Thanks for watching.